Hi everyone, it's your girl Anita Flying High here, and this is just a quick recap on this game. Of course, USA ended up winning against Mexico 1-0. Sophia Smith ended up getting the goal. And yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with this match, honestly, because I was saying Pedro for Mexico, he had to put out a good lineup, and I think that this lineup was very good. In my opinion, we had, of course, Greta, Luna, I said Greta, actually Jocelyn got in lineup, and then we had Kimberly for Club America, and in the midfield, he brought in Reyes with, of course, Captain Burnell, and then we had in the front, we got to see Scarlett, Sanchez, Jackie, and up top was Kiana. So I was like, all right, this is different, because I wasn't expecting him to change some things based upon just what the team that he had called up. But I knew that he was going to make some changes, and all I could ask for is that he play the best team that was going to challenge America. And America came out there. If you didn't know, Catalina Macario got hurt, y'all. Catalina Macario out. And honestly, this is a devastation for America, in my opinion. Because Lynn Williams is going to fill that role, I knew that we were never going to see Haran, Lavelle, and Catalina in the midfield together. I know that was never going to happen. But the fact that Macario got hurt pretty much put a stamp on that. And I was like, damn, she's not going to play. So Lavelle, of course, was in this lineup. So we had Lavelle, Haran, and Sam Coffey in the middle. In the back line, well, of course, Alyssa Nair. We had Emily Fox, Mighty Gurma, Davidson, and Jenna. And, of course, the midfield, I already told you. Up top, of course, we had Swanson, Rodman, Smith. You know, our great trio. And like I said, I feel like America have a really great front three. And you know who else has a really good front three? France, okay? Their front three is quite scary, too, with Diani, Marie, and Delphine. Like, come on now. And I think those front threes could take on a lot of those two front threes will do damage to any national team, okay? Will do damage to any national team. They're all three respected, and they're all 6 of those players I named are respected in their own right, okay? But anyways, we had a lot of errors in the opening couple of 10 minutes. We saw missed passes, Davidson, Jenna, even Nair just underestimating the quickness of the front three of Mexico to get onto the ball and to to beat the USA players to the ball more. And that we got to see that in the first good 30 minutes of the game. And Jackie should have scored her goal, and that should have been probably the own goal, because Mexico in the second half was, I didn't see them. They were not the same team, unfortunately. USA took it to them. But Smith missed so many opportunities, and I was just like, I'm not worried about Smith. I mean, how many goals she has in the NWSL? Like, the girl's a goal scorer. I'm not worried about Smith. You know what I mean? And I understand how the things work. You can't score too many too early. You'll lose viewers, okay? So, with that being said, I do think Mexico did well in the first 30 minutes. America was making bad passes, and they were capitalizing on them. But overall, I feel like they did well. I always love to see Jenna play. Emily Fox had a low-key, quiet game, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really get to see too much of her. The USA was mainly going to Jenna's side, and a lot of the ball was with Swanson, Coffey, Smith. We didn't get to see Haran at all, really. And so it was that's kind of how it was. It was like Coffey, Rodman, Lavelle had a really good game. And my only thing was like, Emma was like, hey, I want Lavelle not to play as much. And now that Macario's, hurt, Lavelle's going to play a lot of minutes. So I hope she is ready. We did get to see some more players come off the bench for both players. Jaden Shaw, Corey Bethune made her individual. She made her a USA debut. We also saw Sonnet, also saw Lynn Williams. Lynn Williams pending. She should be going to Olympics. I don't understand why they were talking about. I was listening to the pregame and they were like, "Well, we don't know if Lynn Williams is gonna go. It's pending approval." No, what are you? Okay, whatever. Anyways, we saw Lynn Williams, and Corbin Thune, and honestly, my girl Corbin, she did well in this position that they put her in. It was right before Corbin Thune came in. I kind of got to see some good touches from Corbin, and to me, I want her to be an attacking midfield. I don't want her to play more defense because I don't think that is her archetype, and I think she's an attacking midfielder. So I'd rather see her in that type of position. Of course, Swanson and Lavelle in the first half. I like that. I feel if Catalina Macario was in the game, Haran would have had a better game. But since Lavelle was here, Lavelle was combining very well with Swanson, Rodman, and Smith. So there was a very good chemistry, and that's what I enjoyed. And I feel like, of course, the front three of America are going to power in the goals, and it really is up to Lavelle, Coffee, and Haran to get it to our forwards. Period. We did see some really good connections from Germa to Smith, and then when I found out that they were best friends, I was like, oh, it makes so much sense now. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So it's really nice that they have that chemistry just off, not like no football related, just being friends in general. They did well. For Mexico, like I said, I loved the first 30 minutes of Mexico. They were aggressive. They were getting opportunities to strike. They were causing errors, and maybe America was nervous because apparently this match had the girls from the 1990s World Cup, and so all the ladies were there in the stadium. So some people say they were nervous. It could have been nerves. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all, some of y'all are World Cup champions. How are y'all nervous? And I'm like, come on now. But, it is what it is. I understand. But I think this was a good performance for Mexico. I hope, because of the last performance I saw them against Australia was no good. But I think I like this game. I like the lineup. We did get to see Myra coming. We got to see Delgadillo come in for Mexico. Also Hernandez, Nieto, Delgado also came in for Mexico. So we got to see a good healthy team. Scarlett, like I said, we got to see Scarlett. She was healthy as well. Maria didn't really have too much opportunities to put the balls in the box like that, and especially in the second half. It was complete dominance by America, in my opinion. Mexico did not, to me, generate any opportunities in the second half at all. It was all USA in the second half. And but the 1-0 scoreline is not bad for Mexico. A lot of people in the comments were like, well, you can't beat Mexico. You can't, if you struggle, you're not ready. Look, Mexico are a good team, y'all. Mexico are a good team. Like, let's stop the cap. Mexico are a good team. Like, especially if you watch and you know the players that they have and the archetypes that they have, they are a good team when they have the proper positioning. And like I said, this is why this lineup Pedro had was the best Mexico lineup I've ever seen. He didn't start Diana. He put Kiana in there, but he still needs to call up Kathy. And if you're not calling up Kathy, you need to call up at least Allison. And if you're not calling up Allison, at least Cifuentes, or at least, where's Charlene? You know what I'm saying? At least Charlene scoring goals. That's my only thing, Pedro. We actually need a striker. Kiana is not a striker. She's a midfielder. So you need to look for a striker. That to me is most important. Diana did come on the pitch, but like I said, Mexico really didn't have any goal scoring opportunities in the first half. But I had some beef with people losing. Spain lost. How's Spain gonna lose? World Cup champion. I'm a little salty because I was like, come on. I had some of my girls on the team. I'm like, yo, what y'all doing out here? I know they went down a player. I was like, okay, but still, you're Spain. Also, Germany got whooped by Iceland 3-0. And we did watch France, Sweden this morning. So I'm really happy for France to qualifying. And we did watch England and Republic of Ireland yesterday. Make sure y'all tune into your girl's Twitch, Anita's Joint. But anyways, overall, I'm happy with this performance. 1-0, USA got the job done. Even if it took a couple opportunities, I mean, they still won. And I'm really happy for Mexico as well because I think they did well. You know what I mean? It's America they're playing. Let's be real. But anyways, that's all I gotta say. Deuces.